amplify what Paula Giddings just said. I'm going to offer a small slice of family history that describes how two of my forebears, Jerome B. Peterson and my great-grand-aunt, Maritza Lyons, lent a helping hand to Ida B. Wells when she first arrived in Brooklyn, and how Ida, in turn, offered encouragement and support to Maritza and her friends. In spring 1892, Ida traveled from her hometown, Memphis, to New York, where she was met by T. Thomas Fortune, editor of the New York Age, and his co-editor, my grandfather, Jerome Peterson, who warned her not to go home. Editor of the Memphis Free Speech, Ida had published militant editorials condemning lynching and praising blacks who resisted. Now Memphis's white citizens were calling for her lynching. At my grandfather and Fortune's invitation, Ida continued her anti-lynching campaign in the pages of the Age. When readers requested that Ida publish her article in pamphlet form, she did not have sufficient funds, but she wrote, "The notable efforts of the ladies of New York and Brooklyn enabled me to comply with this request." Ida returned the ladies' favor by encouraging them to organize and become public activists. Among them were my great-grand-aunt Maritza Lyons, sisters Sarah Garnett and Susan McKinney Stewart, and Victoria Earl Matthews. These are the women who Jacob Morris refers to as Sisters in Freedom.
Sisters in Freedom.
Who were they? Maritza was an elementary school teacher who rose to become an assistant principal of a Brooklyn grammar school. Like Maritza, Sarah Garnett was a teacher and the first black woman appointed principal of a Manhattan grammar school. An ardent feminist, she founded the Equal Suffrage Club that fought for equal pay for equal work within the school system. Garnett's younger sister, Susan, was a doctor who treated both blacks and whites and specialized in childhood diseases. Victoria Earl Matthews threw herself into settlement work and founded the White Rose Mission to help black women arriving from the South avoid poverty and prostitution. Ida encouraged these women to found the club, the Women's Loyal Union. The name sounds so genteel, but was it really? The women were loyal to one another, but also to women's causes, and beyond that, to social justice for the race. They were an early version of Black Lives Matters, founded 8 years ago, as we know, by 3 black women as a local chapter that eventually became a national, if not global, network. Ida herself saw the Women's Loyal Union as the beginning of a national network, namely the club movement among the colored women in this country, as the others have noted. Its stated object was the diffusion of accurate and extensive information relative to the civil and social status of the Afro-American, that they may be directed to an intelligent assertion of their rights and to a determination to unite the employment of every lawful means to secure and to retain the unmolested exercise of the same. Black Lives Matter and other social justice movements over there are building on the legacy left by Ida B. Wells. Thank you.